Hi everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today we're going to have a look at another Wild Raw from Jurassic World Wild Raw Dino Trackers Irritator. This one is actually a re-sculpt. This is the second installment of this species, but they've actually re-sculpted, re-coloured, changed a lot of it. So I have got the original one, what came out like 2 years ago, so I will be doing a comparison with it. There's a lot of differences, and I have to say the upgraded one, in my opinion, looks a lot better. I still really like the other one, but we'll get into that when I'm doing the comparisons. And obviously this is a Wild Raw, so it has got some sounds. And yeah, this one has the appetite of water, which you could imagine that anywhere. And on the back of the packaging, it shows you this awesome picture in action. I have done reviews on this one, and for some reason we can't get our hands on this one in the UK, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get it off Amazon or something like that. And as always, it shows you that there's the scan code for you to pause away and scan away into your Jurassic World Facts app. These are finally out in Smiths. They have actually been out for like a month, but obviously I had to take a back step off doing reviews, but I am back now. So without further ado, I'm going to get this awesome figure out the packaging. So everyone, I have got this awesome figure out the packaging, and my overall thoughts on it is it does look, in my opinion, better than the original one, since they've re-sculpted and changed the colours. And it just, personally, it just looks better. The colours containing this dark chocolate brown, which scatters down the tail, and then it goes into the legs, and then it has this like scattering of the dark brown going into this lighter brown. And then we have this nice chocolatey brown on the top of the head, going down the snout of its beautiful elongated jaw. And then we have this scattering of like moss green, what kind of remind me of like it's popped its head in out of some like murky swampy water, and some of the moss has just got stuck on top of the head. And that's what vibe I get off when I look at that. It looks really, really cool. Then the face sculpt is really nice as well. It's got this really nice painted red eye, as you can see there, and that little bit of green just scatters around the dark brown and really complements each other. The colours on this one is, I just love, that's my main thing. What I love about this one is the colours, and I just love the sculpt of the tail. As you can see there, the teeth are all different, varies in sizes, and it just gives me that crocodile vibe. The legs on this one are a bit lower, and the proportions just look right. The claws on this one on the front, just let me move that hair. I've never seen Mattel do this, but they actually connect. They are separate like that. They actually connect, and it just gives it that creepy, menacing look. They're not painted on the top, and they're not painted at the bottom, but because of the natural colours, this time round, they actually get away with it, in my opinion. The sail on the tail is very nicely sculpted, as you can see here. Got some nice scale and span details, and these nice lumps and textures scattered throughout the body. The skin texture is a little bit smoother compared to the original, which I will show you that in a sec. And yeah, I just love the indivots and the creases around the eyes. Overall, just very, very cool figure. You have to assemble the tail, and the tail does have a swivel, and I love the details in the tail here with the like muscle definition bit, and the muscles in the legs as well. Mattel's done such a good job on bringing this one back and changing it up. And then it's got some nice cell detail and like I don't know what you call that, but like the cell detailing but at the bottom of the neck. And I really love the dark and light elements of these natural colours. And yeah, it just looks awesome. And yeah, so articulation wise, you've got the arms that move all the way around. You can move them out like that and go all the way around. Then your legs move back and forth as well, so you can get some good running action. This leg is a little bit smaller, like it's more crouched up, and then this one is more crouched forward. It looks longer, but I still like how the proportions look. And then we have, obviously I said the thighs move in and out like that. And then we have the swivel in the tail. With this figure, it would have been cool if the tail actually moved side to side, but it still looks cool that you can kind of move it and pose it however you want. The button and the sound like this, and it has a chomp. That sounds really cool. And the chomping action. I just want to have a look inside the mouth. There is the sculpt inside. Looks very, very cool. The teeth are really nicely done as well. You can hear a noise in the background. That's my dogs. They're asleep. But yeah, a very awesome, cool figure. I'm so glad that I finally got my hands on this figure. Now I'm going to do a quick comparison. So this is the original one. As you can see, there's a lot of differences. The legs stand a little bit more taller. We have more. It's got more texture to the body. I actually painted the claws on these ones with this like metallic colour, and these ones you can tell the arms are a little bit more thicker. The skin's a little bit more smoother, but with just more scattered textures, and this is just textured all over. I actually really like the blue and the brown, even though they don't really go together as a colour, but they work well for this one. Sometimes opposite colours go well, if that makes sense. But my opinion, I think that Mattel's done a good job at redoing this figure, and it looks awesome. Totally different. A lot of people were saying in the comment section they could have done it where this one's male and this one's female. So that's how I'm going to do mine. I'm going to think of this one as the female and this one as the male. And yeah, it just looks really, really awesome. But totally, they look both totally different together. Yeah, there isn't really much more I can say. Oh, just having a look. It's got like a glue mark on the leg there, but it's not very noticeable. But yeah, both look very awesome. I am going to do separate photography with these, which if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's Liam_Magpie. I am going to do like separate photography. So I've got photography for this one just on its own, and then I'm going to do them both together. So yeah, I am done with this review. I can't wait to get these on the field of my Jurassic World collection and do some really cool photography. But my overall thoughts on this one is the sculpt, the colours, basically everything on this one is a 10 out of 10. I really like how they've brung it back, and they've brung it back and they made it look a lot better, I personally think. But I would like to hear your comments in the comment section, which one you like better. But please like and subscribe to my channel, hit the alarm bell, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye guys. And quickly before I end this review, there is the scan code, so you can pause away and scan away.